What is up, guys? I'm filming outside today because why not? So let's get to the video. I've got my notes right here as usual. And so, back in the days when I was struggling with binge eating, I remember I was trying to diet. And there's this one simple mistake that I kept making like over and over again, which kept messing me up. So it goes like this. I would realize that, yeah, I'm a little bit too fat. And then I'll be like, okay, I'm going to start a diet tomorrow. And then I'll say to myself, okay, since I'm starting a diet tomorrow, then it's okay. I can basically just eat like crazy today because after tomorrow, I won't be eating like this. And then I'll eat like crazy. And the worst part is that sometimes I'll make this decision on like a Friday. And I'll say to myself, okay, I'm going to start dieting on Monday. And it's a Friday today. So it means throughout Saturday and Sunday, I can basically eat like crazy. Because on Monday, it's going to be good. I want to be I'm going to be dieting. But when Monday came, do you think I followed through with the diet? Simply no. Now, why is that? Well, firstly, bro, let me sit right here. It's very hard for me to stand like that. So, when Monday came, do you think I ever followed through with the diet? And I can guess that you are making the same mistake right now. And you have tried to diet before and you tell yourself, I'm going to do better tomorrow, I'm going to start tomorrow. But when tomorrow comes, you just mess up. Let me give you an example, a Christian example of why this way of thinking is actually terrible. And then I'm going to tell you exactly what to do about it. So imagine like I'm a sinner, right? And then one day I'm like, okay, let me sit like this. Okay, so you can't really see me. Okay. So imagine, right, I'm a sinner, right? And then one day I say, okay, it's time for me to go and find God. And so I say to myself, okay, on Sunday, I'm going to get baptized, right? But then I make that choice on a Wednesday. And so I'm like, okay, since I'm going to get baptized on Sunday, I basically have like 4 days for me to sin for the last time. And so I'm like, and so I then start like sleep with all these different women, just committing adultery and just giving into lust. Because I'm like, okay, when Sunday comes, I won't be doing this. Now, when Sunday comes, do you think I'm going to get baptized? Do you think I'm going to follow through with my choice? And the painful thing is that even if I do get baptized, I'm not going to let go of my sins because I'm now so in love with them. This is like the big mistake that we make when you say, oh, I'm going to start eating healthy on Monday. So that means I have 2 days to just mess up. When Monday comes, your brain is so in love with the food that it cannot imagine the idea of giving it up. And I call this the Monday paradox. I'm so good at giving names, right? Yeah, I know. You can clap your hands at me like, I know. I'm good at naming things, whatever. And so I call it the Monday paradox, where because we're planning to start on Monday, we are like Monday never comes, bro. Like Monday never comes. And so we are stuck waiting for Monday. And in the meantime, we're just destroying our lives. And so that begs the question, okay, blessing, what is actually the cure for this? Because there is a cure. And I've been experimenting with this and it's been great. A car is coming, a car is coming, a car is coming. And a car is gone, and a car is gone. And so, you know what, bro? I can't keep sitting like this because my back hurts. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you and I on a walk, and basically I'm going to explain the idea while it's walking. And yeah, I won't be filming myself because if I hold my phone like a tripod, it's going to hurt. So you and I, my friends, we are going to go for a walk, right? Because of my inability to sit down. And so what's the solution to this? Now I'm going to put the phone like this, and hopefully you can see nature, my friends. Yeah. And so what's actually the cure to this Monday paradox? Well, I believe, just simply being aware that is going on is enough for you to start to make progress. Think of it like this. It's almost impossible for someone to sin while is acknowledging that they are sinning. Right? Like, it's almost impossible. Some people are like, they don't have a conscience, so they do it. But it's impossible for you to sin while it's accepting and acknowledging that you are sinning. Like saying to yourself, okay, I know that lying is bad, but I'm going to lie to my mom because I'm a sinner. And then you go and lie. You don't do that because your conscience will not allow that. And so what do we do instead? Well, we start to rationalize the sin. We're like, lying is not so bad. If I don't lie, my boss is going to fire me, whatever. And so we start to make up excuses for why the sin that we're going to commit is actually not that bad. It's actually not a sin. But if we could acknowledge that we are sinning, that would make it way easier for us to not sin. So it's the same thing here right now when it comes to food. If we acknowledge that we are messing up and we are lying to ourselves that we are going to start on Monday, when the truth is we are not going to start on Monday, that makes it easier for us to actually win that fight against our mind lying to us. Next time you catch yourself planning to start a diet on Monday or to start tomorrow, I want you to read yourself these words right here. Say to yourself, I'm going to overeat again because I am lying to myself that I will start to eat healthy on Monday or tomorrow, even though I know that is not true. And I think the next thing that I want you to just know here, this just came to my mind right now. Just tell yourself there's no need for you to overeat on behalf of your tomorrow self. Like, it's so funny how much we try to overeat because we are saying, future me won't eat this, so let me just enjoy it. But there's no need for you to overeat on behalf of your future self, because future you is going to appreciate you if you actually don't overeat. So yeah, that's an extra tip that I just realized I had to tell you. But the main thing is just acknowledge and just accept that is going on. If you do that, then it becomes easier for you to then win against this battle in your mind for you to start on Monday. So yeah, hopefully that was very helpful. I really hope it was. And I'm going to see you, my friends. That is not my home, by the way. I do not live there. I'm going to see you in the next one. By the way, you can book a free call with me in the description, and I can talk to you. It's literally free. So just book that call, and yeah, I'll see you there.